Hey there everyone, welcome to NeGI Tech. Today we will be unboxing this Western Digital 4TB MyBook desktop external hard drive. Such a long name. If you are looking for a reliable, affordable storage solution, so stick around because this video is packed with value, insight, and I would say my initial impression about this drive. And we will also talk about why you should still buy hard disk drive, not SSD, until you are a billionaire. Okay, so let's quickly unbox it. And from this box, you can see I bought it from Amazon. And also, if you would like to buy the same drive, do check out the link that I have added in the description of this video. Also, for more such PC, laptop, hardware, and accessories, do check out in-store where we have created a curated list of hand-picked items based on your requirement such that you do not get lost in Amazon jungle. Okay, coming back to this unboxing. So now let me actually open this up, and actually I have opened it, but just now. Okay, so this is how the drive is. And nowadays actually Amazon also became very vigilant regarding the packaging. So you see this pink mark. So Amazon says that if you find this extra pink mark in this packaging, just do not accept it. So Amazon is also becoming something like Flipkart. Maybe Amazon is getting lot many deceivings. Okay, so let's keep that thing aside, and we know how good Amazon is actually. So this is the drive, and here we can see 4TB branding here, and seems like they are also giving this 2 grand prizes. Oh wow, there is something to scan off. One can do scanning. My book branding, then 3 years limited warranty. Then they also came up with backup software, password protection, or encryption. A lot of people actually buy this drive also because of this encryption feature. But I bought it only for one purpose, which is I need high capacity storage that you may need to spend hefty amount of bucks. Let's say you are going for NVMe based SSD or even SATA based SSD. They are almost at equal price. So it doesn't make sense to spend hefty amount of money. This particular one I bought it around 11,500, and this is 4TB. At the same price, you're gonna get only 1TB of space if you go with any SSD. So that's why I guess it makes sense, especially for that kind of storage where the data that you have stored is not going to be utilized or used too often. Okay, so let me actually open this box, and let me actually make it fast forward for you guys. And there we go. So here we have got this hard drive, which look slightly larger because this one is not the regular one and required separate power. So I am pretty sure that they also might have provided a separate power source to power up this drive. And then I can also see type B connection here. And on the top here we can clearly see the hard drive from here, and then from the bottom also they have provided grills for ventilation. On front side here we can see the badging of my book, and on the back here we can see this WD branding, nothing else. And then this is glossy black. Okay, so let me keep it aside and let's see what else inside this box. Okay, so it comes with this adapter and these two removable plugs. So you can either use this one or this one. In my particular case, I think this one makes sense. This one is slightly longer and it is pretty easy, I would say. We need to do like this, and probably now I can push it like this, and there we have it. Even to release, I guess we need to pull it down, and that's how we can release it. Okay, But this is the only thing that I don't like, because now we require this separate adapter to power this drive up. Now, what else inside box? There is this manual, which again talk about how you can connect it, and I don't think so that I'm gonna read it. Now, okay, so this is the drive, this is the power source, and then there is one more cable, which is this type A to type B. So let me connect both power source and this type A to type B, and let's power this drive on. So let's connect this type A to type B and power source, and let's try to run this for the first time. And unfortunately there is no sign at all, no indicator that shows hard drive is running or not. Only you can feel the slight vibration of that mechanical rotation, which rotate at 5400 rpm. Now let me take you to my computer screen where I would like to run certain tests, especially the data transfer one. Okay, and now here we can see I am in my computer screen, and here is the drive, which comes with these two software. This one is for Mac and this one is for Windows. Let's make double click on it and run it for the first time. And there we go. So here I can see the interface of this drive, which can also lock or add password here. But let's keep it as it is. I'm gonna keep on quit. Now I'm gonna transfer 250 GB of data from my C drive, which is NVMe SSD, and here you can see the only space left is 51 GB out of 1 terabyte. Now I'm gonna copy two such files, and actually I'm gonna move it, and let's paste it here, and let's see what kind of speed are we gonna get. And there we go. Here we are seeing a constant speed of around 190 Mbps. And let's see if the 100 GB of data can be transferred in 9 minutes. And seems like the speed is consistent. And I would say this 190 Mbps is good speed for conventional hard disk drive. Although I would say I am pretty sure that in terms of random read write, it will be slow. And meanwhile the data is getting transferred, let's talk about the value of this drive, which is where it truly shines. At 4 terabyte, this drive costs significantly less, as I explained before, is less than equivalent of 1 terabyte only if we go for, let's say, NVMe or even SATA SSD. Therefore it makes sense for those who need to store massive storage, whether for backup or media library or even creating their own archive. It is absolute no-brainer. Another huge advantage of traditional hard disk drive is data recovery. Even the drive crashes, recovering the data is easier compared to SSD or flash storage, where the data recovery can be nightmare or outright impossible. But at the same time, if you are looking for hard disk drive to install application or even to install, let's say, Windows or Macintosh, I would say do not do it, because it would be very slow. No matter what processor or what kind of hardware configuration you have, if you're going to use hard disk drive, it will eventually make your system run slower. So use it only for storing massive amount of data. Do not use it to install programs. So that is the only thing where these hard disk drive remain relevant. And here we can see the consistency of this drive of maintaining transfer rate above 180 Mbps. Only here is the point where we saw slight dip in transfer rate. Except this dip, I would say the drive speed remain constant for around 100 gigabyte of data, or to be precise 99.7 gigabyte. Now I'm gonna perform this famous CrystalDiskMark test that will showcase us read and write speed. And for reference, let me start with this NVMe drive and let's click here on all. So here I can see the read speed is around 6720 approx. Okay, so here we can see the value that we receive: two sequential read and write and then two random read and write. Okay, let's now open another instance, and here in this one I'm gonna run this hard disk drive. So this one is my G drive and let's run it. And at the same time I also would like to run another conventional drive to see hard drive to hard drive performance. So my D drive is again the conventional drive. Let's run this one also. Okay, so finally here we can see the speed of all these three drives. The first one is NVMe SSD, the second one is WD MyBook, and this third one is conventional hard disk drive. So obviously there is huge improvement in terms of read and write speed when compared to the conventional hard disk drive. But in case of random read write, still we can see how good these NVMEs are, at least 1,000 times better. So in a way, I would say this drive is very decent, as these comes with improved read and write, which is almost half the speed of SATA SSD. So that's all guys from my side in this video. I hope that you find this video helpful and informational. If you have got any kind of questions, doubts, suggestion or feedback for me, please feel free to enter it in comment section down below. Also, please make sure to subscribe to NeGI Tech. That will keep on inspiring us to make content like this that can help you in your buying decision. Till then, you take care and bye bye.